We had
so you had the paintings with Manisha as subject.
yes,
And then Manisha will then take center stage, which is the floor
yes.
of this studio. We can see in the subsequent photographs. This is the beginning of the performance that I saw, the first one, the first set, right?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, Tony is now applying the first letters. Or actually just checking her toenails.
She got her pedicure, right?
I think the point of this piece, to some extent, was, you know, so much of my work is actually getting the combining the words and the pictures.
Yeah.
And so I was putting the words out, then bringing them back up onto the stage.
Yes.
So that it kind of hopefully gave the audience a sense of
complete
this sensory overload experience.
Here it is. Yeah.
So as you can see, Tony and Manisha definitely create art beyond barriers. You've seen a lot of the visual art pieces. You see here a live actual performance slash visual art piece.
And this is one of the
You see
band
a lot of
members.
words being used. We hope we can talk about that in the second
Mandela.
half.
Rusty, okay.
We're
of the
actually running out of time
for the first. But let's continue the. Okay, is that it for the? Well, we can show some of them again later. But we've run out of time for the first half. What we'll do in the second half, after the gap, you will see a video edition of that same performance, and then before we ask Tony to perform for us right here on the studio.
Live performance. Woohoo!
So we'll see you in a minute.
Lie makes the truth
what to believe, because if you've been duped into believing one thing, and then you discover it's a lie. Beyond belief, beyond belief. I've got to say, I quite like what's happening so far. Like, I like it. I like it. I like what it looks like. It's not going to look nearly as good, I don't think, when the muse moves. I think I want to see it without the muse moving. I think it's time for the muse to have a glass of wine. Time for us all to stop this fucking stupid thing that we're doing. What's that about, eh? Making art, making up shit. Get up, Muse. Let's have a glass of wine. Let's have a look at what it looks like without you. Oh, I quite like that. I quite like that. Getting there. Hey, PC. Hey, Bernie. She said it's getting there. I might have her say that into the microphone so that you hear an Australian accent. It's getting there. It's getting there. Okay, thank you. Glass of wine, everybody up on. If the musicians are break if they feel like, or if they feel like playing, that would be lovely to do. So thank you. End of stage one.
Wonderful.
Welcome back to the
Wonderful,
second
right?
half Illuminati.
Okay.
What you just witnessed there was a performance which was conducted by our guest that we are very honored to have, Anthony Piggott,
Yes.
with his muse, lovely muse. You're so beautiful, Manisha, Manisha Lee.
And you look great in that. I mean, you
She
just look
does.
fantastic.
She has a
lying
stunning
there.
body.
Absolutely.
Whether horizontal or vertical. Diagonal in some cases.
Things that you think about.
But you guys should see video of her work.
Okay,
I'll
so
send
come on.
you some.
Yeah.
We gotta see
Really,
that.
I'll definitely
yeah,
be
you
in
should
touch
get
with
together
them.
more.
Love to.
She's done work in Ateneo University, in Cebu, all over, right? Up north,
Yes.
yeah, all over the
Love to.
archipelago.
Love.
Yes, and that's why at the beginning of this show I was excited for this particular subject matter because that's something I could very much relate with, the fact that you both work with several mediums. And maybe you can tell us a little bit about what that's been like for you. Did you ever feel any pressure to stick with one particular genre? Or has it always been like, this is who I am, I can do all of this and I want to do all of this?
I think the answer to that, the honest answer to that, is that it has developed. This stuff comes out of me, out of us. You know, I have found that I have focused on, like I've spent the last 6 or 7 years studying in my own way, drawing and oil, pretty exclusively without performance. It's been a very solo and solitary dedication to just learning my craft.
Yes.
You know,
So performance was not something you always did
and
practice.
so to some extent what you're seeing here in Manila and what you saw on that night at Bagnet I'm not surprised that it all came out in a bit of a rush actually, and in fact the piece that you just showed was quite sedate compared to the third set of that evening, because once it does start to come out,
Yes,
it's pretty scary for all concerned, I